Fox News alert, at least 11 dead and more than 37,000 acres burned throughout Southern California, and the two largest fires, both less than 10% contained. Malibu's Pepperdine University, my alma mater, has been closed since Wednesday in response to those fires. Pepperdine University President Jim Gash joins us now. Jim, great to see you this morning. You and I were just speaking off air. You are in the evacuation warning zone at Pepperdine, but not in a mandatory evacuation. And because of a fire a few weeks ago, you have a burn scar around the campus, which would essentially protect it from the fire coming your way and threatening campus. Is that a fair assessment of where you are at Pepperdine?
Yeah, that's correct. We were scheduled to start classes on Monday, this coming Monday. We have moved those classes online, but we are not immediately affected by the fires itself because of that 2.5-mile buffer hedge of protection around us. But that doesn't mean that our community and members of our faculty, staff, and students haven't been directly affected. We have over several dozen who have lost their homes, lost their ability to be close to campus, including my daughter and my executive assistant, both have lost their homes as well.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Jim, you've been through this. Anyone who's gone to Pepperdine, been around Pepperdine, Malibu, for that matter, Southern California, they're familiar with fires. They understand evacuating. I'm curious, and I've heard others say this is the worst ever. In your experience, Jim, having even done this a few weeks ago, right? You guys did this at Pepperdine a few weeks ago. It happened twice in my 4 years there. Will you put this into context? Like, how does this compare to what Southern Californians have come to expect with fires?
Yeah, I've been at Pepperdine for 25 years, been president the last 5, and this is materially different than the prior ones. The other ones were scary, they were intense. This is so widespread, so fast-moving with such heavy winds that this is an order of magnitude larger, particularly given what is happening in the greater Southern California area, the Eaton fire and the Kenneth fire and the other fires. They're all scary and intense. This one seems to be a level above the rest.
Everyone talks about Palisades. It's the brunt of this when it comes to the Palisades fire. It's really bad out there with the Eaton fire as well. And by the way, you have the Kenneth fire just across the canyon from you. I lived in Calabasas. A lot of students live in Calabasas. So it's around you, all around you. Just give us a sense of the community. Like, what's it like in Malibu right now?
Yeah, we are coordinating directly with the LA County Fire and the CAL Fire as they are with us. And in fact, yesterday, representatives from Central Command took me and the executive vice president on kind of a driving tour around the affected areas just to get a better sense of what was happening on the ground. And I will tell you, this was a devastating war zone is what it looked like. The Malibu community is tired, is eager for some relief, but they are strong, they are resilient, they are bonding together, taking care of each other. But it is one of the most stressful times that this city has endured. As you drive from Santa Monica to Malibu, it's disorienting because you can see the Pacific Ocean on your left, where typically you would just see a row of houses, and so many have lost housing. Palisades looks like a war zone. It almost looks like ancient Rome, where you drive through and say, this is where the things used to be, and they're just not there. It's really distressing.
I can only imagine thousands make that drive from Santa Monica up to Malibu on PCH, and yeah, it's an image. It's a famous image that everyone's come to understand, and to think it's just all gone. I do want to say, while Pepperdine is often under threat for fires, what people may not know is Pepperdine is also a very important staging ground for all the firefighters and first responders, and it is, again, through this fire, you guys playing your role there and helping out in Southern California.
Including providing water supply for the helicopters. The helicopters come to the two small lakes on our campus and are just consistently using their snorkels to send up water and drop it. And for those who are interested in helping, there's a Pepperdine Strong Fund to help those affected. So if you want to Google that and be of assistance, we would be grateful.
It's nice to hear about leaders who've made water available for Southern California, and we'll check out that Pepperdine Strong Fund. Jim Gash, thank you so much for being with us.
Thanks, Will.
All right, by the way, Fox Corporation as well has made